Hello. I would like to show a new project that I'm working on. It's called GPanel. And basically what GPanel does is it just makes a window. As you can see here, you can make a window, but the point of this window is that I can display graphics on it. So if right here, this shows that the window is 400 by 400 and each pixel is 2 screen pixels by 2 screen pixels, and that creates this window here. Now it might not seem really like there's anything on here, but that's because I just change. That's because right now all that I do is put white on each pixel. But if we were to, like, for example, take the comment off this and put rand right here, it would make some random colors. But if we do random for all of them, it will make a bunch of basically pixel static, as shown here. You can resize it. It will stretch the bits across. Basically, okay, so the only two things that are implemented right now are the window for Windows and this drawing function right here, begin refresh. Basically all this does is it just draws a collection of bits onto the screen using the stretch di bits function. So now, right now, it's not very sophisticated at all. There's not very much that you can do with it, but I plan to add some features in the future, like drawing lines, drawing circles, drawing squares, all kinds of stuff like that. It's gonna be very, very cool. But first, I'd like to show some like cool patterns and stuff that you can make. So let's see. If I make these all 0, RGB 0, then for each time that it goes across this loop, I will increment R. So we can put R up there. Then, if R is greater than 255, or actually let's do 254, then R equals 1 or 0, so that it doesn't go overboard. So let's see what that does. Uh-oh, there's an error. What's the error? Need to see what this error is. Okay. Multiple initializ. Okay. So I need to make this global, I suppose. R equals 0. And then put it up here. There we go. Now this does some weird stuff. It just basically makes some patterns and stuff. But we can also do other things like draw different pixels on the screen every time that the screen refreshes. So let's see. This up here, this is where it does that, where it takes the pixels from the pixels array and actually puts it in the memory block for it to be drawn on the screen here. So I think that every time it does this, we should maybe make a random pixel up here on the screen. So let's see. I can do, well, there's already rands here, so let's do pixels times, okay, width times height. Rand modulus. So basically what this does is it will get a random number and it'll get the remainder of what it is inside of the width times height. So it will be a number on the width times height within that. So let's see. Okay, so we'll make B, move that over by 16 bits. Actually, no, this should be R. So remove the red value over by 16 bits. Then for G, move that over 8 bits because that's the G location. And then for the B, we don't need to move it at all because that's where the B actually is in a RGB value. So now let's see what that does. And as you can see, there's some random pixels appearing up here, but they're not really going anywhere. They're kind of just up at the top, so I think I need to do something else. Let's see. I think maybe maybe, I mean, I could do, the simplest way to do it would just to just like put 6 here, and then it would start doing it everywhere. But I'm sure there's a more fine-tuned way to do it. In fact, right now I'm gonna go get rid of, where is it? I'm gonna go fix the other thing where it's like red. This doesn't need to be red. I can make it just white so that it's easier to see the random pixels that we're drawing. Now let me go find this. Where did I put R? Let's see, int R. There it is. Alright. So now, let's see how this looks. Alright, it looks alright. But there's errors because I'm overshooting. Right here, I'm going a little bit too far whenever I'm multiplying by 6, which is why it's important that I actually find the real formula. But I'll find it. I've found it before, so I just need to remember how to do it. But anyway, if you don't just want pixels that are appearing like once every millisecond, you can just fill the entire screen with random pixels. So right here we can make it, instead of drawing the actual pixels that I put into the screen array, instead of doing that, we can just make it do a random pixels each time. And if we do that, it will make flashy screen. But if you want it to be even crazier than that, then you could put the random generation for each and every single pixel. That way it will start making pixel static as shown here. But anyway, this is a very, very primitive application at the moment. There's not very many functions yet, but I will add them. This is made in C++ instead of C because I found out that it's probably actually better to use C++ since it has much more libraries and functions and stuff that you can use. So I'll keep you guys updated if you are interested. But yeah, this is gonna be my next big project. I'm gonna hopefully make a lot of stuff in this once it's done. So yeah, goodbye.